Okay, our beloveds, tonight we wish to channel on the Solstice Celebration. Many of you do this because it is ritual. Many of you do this because it is a habit. Many of you do this because it is a tradition. And many of you do this because you just think it's cool. We wanted to channel tonight on the energy and the purpose of this evening from a certain perspective within the collective. It is a holy day. It is a sacred day. It is the day where energetically your summer begins. Your fall begins when you harvest your produce, but this is where you actively begin to grow your garden. Your prep time is over now, and you are going to nourish your produce to harvest in the fall. Now, what does this energetically mean? It means that your preparation time is over, and now the efforts of your labor shall bear fruit. It's that simple, meaning that what you have planted will begin to grow and will offer you its nourishment and its sentiment. And what does this really mean? It simply means that this is your growth phase within the year. When you spiritually grow, where you emotionally grow, where you can physically grow, and where you can psychologically grow, you will begin to see how the next 3 months will be expansionary for most of you, for almost all of you. Now the question is, what are the seeds that you have planted? What have you put into your garden? Or have you continued to plant in somebody else's garden? If you have taken the time to nourish yourself and your desires and your dreams and have put in the hard work to transfer some of those traumatic experiences from your past into the present in order to move them into the universe, to remove them, to release them, to restore them, to replace them. If you have done the hard inner work, you will begin to see the beauty of the bounty that awaits you within roughly the next 3 months. And for those of you who have not planted any seeds for the future that you honestly desire to harvest, well, you will also receive what is karmically due to you. So it's not a question of life is unfair or unjust. It simply is. You plant the seeds, you harvest what you planted and no one else. And you will begin to see how this statement, which seems odd for many of you who still do not believe in this manifestation, karmic, setting of intentions, all of this metaphysical stuff, but you will begin to see how this is truth and how you will no longer be able to deny its existence. And you will begin to shift one way or another, either through anger or through absolution. And you will find peace in either of those paths, because the anger will allow you to release the anger, and the absolution will allow you to replenish and restore your soul into a holy, pure state. So either way, you will heal. It just may not be the way that you desire. But that is up to you to choose how you would like to experience karma in the future. And it all depends upon what it is that you have planted in your garden. So maybe it's time to go out in the next 3 months and do a little bit more weeding to pull out those plantlings that you do not wish to bear fruit, and maybe plant some other things in the next month or so. Something that will produce love. Anxiety-ridden emotions need to be released in order to experience the love. And you know it and we know it. So we just simply share this message for this evening for those people who wish to know what the solstice means for us collectively. And so it is. Namaste.